CBS News article in my hand, millions of Americans nearing retirement age with no savings. Now, that's not good, but it's not the end of the world. This is not panic-inducing, or it should not be. More on that in a moment. Millions of Americans are nearing their golden years, and they're still financially unprepared for retirement. According to the U.S. Census Bureau data, 50% of women and 47% of men between the ages of 55 and 66 have zero retirement savings. Now, that's not good, okay? That's not good. According to the AARP, nearly 57 million Americans work for an employer that does not offer a retirement savings plan. So you've got two things going on. I think you could say that America as a whole has pretty much done a really crappy job of teaching people basic financial principles. There's your first thing. We teach kids about science. We teach them about math, and we get all excited about the STEM. Oh, we're teaching kids the STEM. I didn't even know what STEM was until about 3 years ago. That's how much I care about that. How many of you, let's just be honest for a moment. Can we be intellectually honest? Okay, great. How many of you remember anything you learned from middle school? I'll give you a second. Okay, that's what I thought. All right. Okay, let's just keep going. How many of you can remember anything you learned in high school? Okay. All right, great. Now, I got to tell you, some people get so mad when I say stuff like this, but it's just common sense. Oh, well, kid, come on. You remember stuff. Okay, I'll tell you what. Go watch reruns of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? See how that worked out for you. Can I just talk? Oh, boy. I'm going to make a point here, Alex. Don't get nervous. Hang with me, audience. I'm going to bring this back. How many of you parents out there right now have had to deal with core? Sorry, I slipped there. Core. But it just keeps happening to me, this new way of doing math. Is there anybody outside of someone who really loves math and who wants to go into math and sciences that's going to use any of that stuff? Let me tell you something. This is how I do the math that matters to me. And for the complex math, I hire an accountant to do my taxes so that I stay free and don't go to jail. But here's the deal. Here's the bigger point I'm making. We don't teach. There's two things that are missing. And thankfully, Ramsey Solutions is stepping into both. We've been there on one. I'm getting involved at the beginning of April. Or is it the end of April? I announced it today. When's my curriculum come out? End of April? I said it. I can't remember. Here's the deal. Two things we've not done a good job of in America of teaching. Number one, we haven't taught people how to discover their own uniqueness. See, we do one size fits all. We stick little boys and girls in a classroom for 6+ hours a day to teach them crap they're never going to remember. And we beat the curiosity out of them. And we turn them from little question-asking machines, creatures of wonder, and we beat the wondering out of them, and we turn them into wanderers. Oh, I fell into this job because I went to this school. I got a good major, good degree, good job. Blah! Nobody I know wants to have a good life. Everybody wants a great life. I don't care what you say. So we don't teach kids how to see their uniqueness and how they can make a contribution through the world of work. We don't teach that. We're about ready to. I've teamed up with Ramsey Ed, and we're coming out with a curriculum where I'm teaching my content, and it is going to be a home study first, and we hope to get into America's public schools next. I'd love your help. Now, the other thing we don't teach is financial. We don't teach anything financial. Basic. We don't teach people how to avoid debt. We don't teach them how to save. We don't teach them how to invest. And as a result, I told you I was going to bring it back. This is where we go. Millions of Americans, 50% of women, 47% of men between ages 55 and 66 have zero retirement savings. Now, I told you this isn't the end of the world. This is awful. Yes, it's not the end of the world. Through Ramsey Solutions, we can get you started investing if your company does not offer you a retirement plan. We've got the baby steps. We can do it. RamseySolutions.com. Click on Get Started. We'll get you in the funnel. Okay, we can help. But might I say something that's very countercultural? Dare I say controversial? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate this. Here it comes. I don't think you should ever retire. Ken, you're just saying stuff. You're just saying stuff to get likes and clicks. No. Now, if retirement means I get to do what I want, when I want, how I want, but I'm still going to work, then I say, all right. But I'm telling you, the moment you walk away from work and you stop working, I'm telling you, you're dying quicker. The data backs me up. This is not my opinion. Go do your own research. I believe that Genesis chapter 2 makes it very clear that our Creator, who works so hard, an omnipotent God, worked so hard, he needed a break. And he created us to work, and it's very clear in Genesis chapter 2. So for my atheist friends that go, I don't give a crap about the Bible, great. Go do nothing for 60 days and journal about it. Tell me how you feel afterwards. See, I've talked to men and women who've stopped working, and they went stir crazy. They had all the money in the world. They were financially retired. So if retirement is financial freedom, I'm all in. And I espouse everything we teach at Ramsey Solutions. But can I just tell you, I want you to have more money and have more options, but I want you working. I'm not going to retire. I'm just not. Not going to do it because I was created to work. And I will lose my soul. I will lose the sense that the creator of the universe put inside of me to make a difference. And when I lose that, I become unmoored. I become despondent, depressed, discouraged. You distracted. You just pick the state. So can I just say to you millions of Americans who don't have a retirement savings, okay, that's not good news, but it's not the end of the world because you don't need to stop working anyway. So you know what? Get your financial house in order. Start saving, cut your debt, do all of the stuff that we teach. But then keep on working. Pull that Social Security check. Keep on working. Here's an example. One lady who does not have the retirement savings realized she had to work until Social Security, so she pared her life down to where she can live off of Social Security. But in the meantime, the lady cited in this article, Marianne O'Connor, said she's continuing to work and get creative. She's formed a company that plans trips for groups of women that allows her to see the world for herself even while she's working. It's possible to use what you do best, to do work you enjoy, to produce results that matter to you, even in an old age. Even in an old age. Years ago, many of you are so young you don't even know who this name is, but there's an entertainment legend by the name of Art Linkletter. Comedian, television host, created the show Kids Say the Darndest Things. For years, in my 20s, I represented him. He lived to be in his 90s. He was taking speaking engagements until the day he died. He used to tell me, Ken, I'm learning something new every day. And it kept him healthy, and he lived a very long life. Retirement is overrated.